Hello, my wonderful people. How are you all doing today? I hope you're good. Welcome to Elias Matters TV. On today's episode of Elias Matters TV, I'm going to be discussing how to teach children social etiquette. Okay, so it's an interesting topic. I want you to sit down, relax, and enjoy this topic with me. Okay, so if you are adult, okay, whether you're the parent, you're the guider or teachers of young children from birth to 6 years, even children beyond the age of 6 years, okay, so I'm going to be talking about how you could teach these children social etiquette. Okay, so but before I dive into the topic, I'm going to be defining what is social etiquette, okay? So social etiquette has to do with teaching the children how to behave socially in the community, okay? So in terms of social etiquette, it means how to teach children to behave socially in a mannerful way in the society, okay? So like my everyday saying, we can't give what we don't have. Okay, so as the adult, okay, whether you're the parent or you're the guardian or you're the teachers of children from birth to 6 years or children beyond the age of 6, okay, it is our role, it is our duty to be positive role models to these children in relation to teaching them about social etiquette. Okay, so it has to start from us as the adult. Okay, like I used to say, children will pick up everything from us, okay? Whatever we do, children will pick it up from us and they act socially in that manner as well, okay? One thing I want you to know today is that children, okay, they are socially conformed, okay, in a way that they react to things around them, things around their environment, okay? Maybe the adult, okay, they tend to behave the way the adult or people around them behave, okay? So in relation to social etiquette, okay, there are some etiquette that we have to teach children, and I'm going to list some of them and I'll tell you ways we can go about it, okay? So the first social etiquette that we have to teach children is manners, okay? So we need to teach children to have manners, okay? In order to teach children to have manners, it could be simple thing as saying please and thank you, okay? So please and thank you should be a daily words that children should be using, okay? Whenever you give them something, encourage these children to always say please, okay? I remember in the area of early childhood, while I was on placement, sometimes we always give things to children, and if those children did not say please, okay, or thank you, we often remind them to say, oh, what, we often say it in such a way that you forgot to say something, and then the child will say please, or the child will say thank you, okay? So if you are the adult, especially from children from birth to 6 years, it's a constant reminder in relation to manners. It's a thing that you have to teach them every day, okay? You could also have rules in relation to manners, like whenever people give us things, we should always say thank you to them, or if you want something from people, we should always say please, okay? And it starts from us as the adults as well. You know, sometimes maybe if you have asked our children to get things for us, okay, maybe you ask them to pick up something for you, okay, can you go over to the table and pick up that book for me, please? I know sometimes it might sound funny that, oh, why would you be saying please to your child? But you know, we're talking about teaching them social etiquette, and it starts from us, okay? So for example, if you have the child to pick up something for you and the child brings the things over to you, so you can just say, oh, thank you, okay? So you're teaching the child to be polite, you're teaching the child manner, okay? And it's really important that it starts from us as the adults. So it should be a daily thing, it should be something in relation to manners, it should be a part and parcel of our daily activities. And like I said earlier, children will pick up this from us and they will inculcate this habit as well in their daily life, okay? So in relation to manners, it has to start from us. Whenever we assign these children to do something for us, we can just say, oh, please, can you do this? Please, can you tidy up the table? And when they finish it, okay, just say thank you for tidying up, okay? And whenever you want to give the child something, if they forgot to say thank you to you, it could be a simple thing as, you know, reminding them and say, oh, you're missing something now. And you know, like in early childhood, we always say it in a funny way. Like you give a child, let's say you give a child a banana and you say to the child, what did you have to say? And you know, the child will say thank you. You know, you're teaching the child. It's a constant reminder. You're reminding the child to always have manners, to be polite to people as well, okay? So in relation to also manners as well, you know, the expression of the child, okay? So You always teach the children to, to be friendly to people. That's in relation to social etiquette as well. To be friendly to people around them, to be friendly with their peers as well. It could be simple thing as teaching children how to share, okay, especially the period from birth to 6, okay, especially children from toddler up to the age of 6. It's sometimes challenging and difficult to get these children to share, okay. And like I said, it's something that have to start from we as the adult. We have to portray these skills, and the children will be able to pick it up from us as well. So it could be simple thing as teaching children how to share. So I'll cite an example on how you can teach children how to share. Okay, so for example, if you have three children playing together, okay, maybe they are playing together, and you have this particular child that you're teaching, or you want these children to learn about sharing. So you could ask them to take turns. Okay, maybe let's say they are playing with a particular doll. Okay, so you can just say to them, okay, John is going to play with the doll for 5 minutes. After John has finished playing with the doll for 5 minutes, and then we pass it on to Mary as well. Mary could also play with the doll for 5 minutes, and then we pass it on to Sarah. So you're teaching them to wait to take turns. Like I said earlier, children sometimes they don't want to share, and it's a skill in relation to social etiquette. It's a skill that these children need to learn. Okay, so in relation to sharing, you can let the children take turns, okay, and by so doing they'll be able to pick it up from you in relation to social etiquette. Okay, so another skills that you can teach children in relation to social etiquette is getting the children to take care of their community, to mind their community, okay. And it starts from we as the adults. Let the children know that, okay, sometimes it is very important, or most importantly, that they have to take care of the community, like the way they do things in the environment. They have to mind the environment. Simple thing as they can't throw litter on the floor outside, they can't litter everywhere. They have to mind the environment. This is very important. And like I said earlier, it starts from we as the adults, okay. So for example, if you are the adult, you're driving and you're drinking, maybe you're having a can of Coke, just make sure that you can't throw a can of Coke through your window, because the children are watching and they can pick this up from you, okay. So it's really important that we also have to teach children in relation to social etiquette as well, that they need to mind the community, they need to take care of their environment, that they can't just throw things on the floor as well, they can't just litter the floor anyhow, okay. So it is really important that we teach children social etiquette, and it starts from early years, okay. Like I used to say, the period of from birth to 6 years is a crucial stage in the life of the child, because anything that the child learns or pick up from birth to 6, it tends to go a long way throughout the lifespan of the child, okay. So it's now important, the ball is in our court as the adults to be able to teach these children social etiquette, because these are the skills that these children will need throughout their lifespan, because they have to learn to have manners, they have to learn to speak to people politely, and it starts from us as the adults as well. Also in relation to speaking to people politely, we as the adult, like I said earlier, when we're communicating with children as well, we should be friendly, we should communicate with them in a nice way, because they will pick this up from us. Because if you're talking to a child, you're shouting at the child, definitely you're saying to the child it's okay to shout, okay. So let's just be mindful in relation to social etiquette. It starts from we as the adults, and like my everyday saying, we can't give what we don't have, okay. So it's really important that we teach children social etiquette, okay. So I have a task for you this week, okay. If you're the parents, you're the guardian or teachers of children from birth to 6 years, or even beyond the age of birth to 6 years, okay, I want you to pick one social etiquette, okay, that you're going to teach children this week, okay. It could be simple thing as manners, saying please and thank you, and I want you to practice these skills, okay, with your children, and I want you to come back to leave the comments in the comment section how this went. Okay, so thank you so much for watching and listening. Until I come your way next time, I still remain Elias Matters TV. Take care. Bye. Bye.